Oh, how the mighty have fallen. This is the Most Valuable Podcast. I am Sean Anderson. Alongside me is Ricky Widmer. We're previewing the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday Night Football with the Red Rocket BB gun taking on Carson Palmer.
Rocket.
We were talking about Trojans I hate. I don't hate Carson Palmer.
You don't hate Carson Palmer?
I like Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer, when he was a Trojan, like your Trojans that you watched were Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush.
He had Carroll for a year.
Yeah.
So, and he won the Heisman that year, but whatever.
But, I mean, this is a good game. And, I mean, Brian, you're probably watching this video, so shout out to you, Arizona Cardinal fan here for Most Valuable Podcast. Arizona. And I don't know if Brian lives in Arizona. I just know he's a Cardinal fan.
Usually fandom is by
he also
geographical
had,
thing.
In the last podcast, he had one of the best comments of, probably going to fuck this up because I don't speak Spanish, but he asked me to, por favor, Ricky Widmer, no, whatever, like, besos de muertes. No, don't kiss of death my Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
Because of my kiss of death that always happens. I think that the Cowboys and the Colts are the ones that get that this year. But we've got Bengals and Cardinals. And for the Cardinals, I'm just going to say it here. They win this game. Reason why? I want them to win. So later in the season, Vikings can beat the Cardinals. And we're the ones. Andy Dalton doesn't knock you off the first round bye throne and lets us in. We take it ourselves. So I'll give the Cardinals the win. But the keys of the game, Bengals, I mean, you got to come out and play differently than, I mean, it's a weird key, but you got to play differently than you did on Monday night. Teams are going to look at the Texans and go, hey, they're right. Andy Dalton, three-step drop pass. If he has to hold the ball, you're going to get to him.
And Cardinals have a great secondary with
They have a great
Matthew
defense.
They have
a great defense because the Honey Badgers don't give a shit.
And
Sean.
Pat Pete, you know.
And, I mean, for the Cardinals, it's make sure Andy Dalton hangs onto the ball so he can't go 1-2-3 pass. 1-2-3 pass. You got to come up there. And, I mean, Carson Palmer and CJ 2K are going to get their yards. I mean, the wide receivers, Michael Floyd has come out of nowhere since kind of sucking it up at the beginning of the season. However, good for me because I got him on my fantasy teams. But, yeah, in this one, I'm going to pick the Cardinals. Going to throw a little Brandon slang in there. I'm going to say 27-14.
I had 24-14, so that's
I'm going to say 27-14. The Red Rocket does not go off in this one. A little bit of ED.
I'm hoping he goes off because I got AJ Green. But anyways, tell us in the comments what you think of our predictions. Tell us what you think of other games, or check out those previews. Tell us what you think about those games, about those videos. That was terrible. I'm Sean Anderson. Alongside me is Ricky Widmer. Tell us why we suck at our Twitters. Have a great one.